Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
Do you like Barry?
No, not very much. He's too ambitious and dishonest.
I agree. I like his brother Paul. They are not alike.
Yes, they are completely different. Paul is very sociable and much more honest than his brother.
What kind of person do you consider yourself to be?
I think I'm polite, careful, relaxed and shy.
Oh, I don't think you're shy. You are always chatting with new people when we go to a party.
Well, yes, but those people always start talking to me. I never talk to them first. Perhaps I'm not as shy as I think. Anyway, you're certainly not shy.
You're right. I love going out and making new friends.
So, you'll be at my birthday party on Friday?
Of course. Come on. It's time to go.
Wait a minute. Just hold your horses. What's your hurry, anyway?
Well, I've got to stop and get gas in the car, first.
That won't take long.
Well, it won't if there's no line at the pump.
Well, I'm not quite ready.
I'll give you 5 more minutes, then I'm going on without you.
You wouldn't do a thing like that.
Oh, yes, I would.
Bob, how about joining the boxing club this summer vacation?
What a good idea.
So let's get registered tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you know Sally?
Sally. She is a bachelor girl. She is an excellent designer. Many of the company's advertisements are her child trains.
Why is she still single? She must have a face that would stop clock.
Oh, quite the other way round. She is a knockout. She devotes much of her time to her career.
I've got to put together a sales pitch to give to our clients in the morning. You always give such amazing presentations. I was hoping you could give me some advice about how to win them over tomorrow.
Sure, it's easy. First of all, the secret to a successful oral presentation is to keep things simple. People are listening and they usually don't have a long attention spans. Stick to about 3 or 4 points. Give an overview of the points. Then present them one by one. And then summarize at the end. Be straightforward and organized and you're sure to be remembered.
What kind of visuals should I use to support the presentation? Do you think I should use PowerPoint?
You should consider the size and interests of your audience. In other words, who is listening? And what do they want to hear? You can put together a PPT with some graphics and animations that will catch people's attention. But be careful not to go overboard.
I think I can put something together, no problem. But when it comes to tomorrow, I'll just be a bundle of nerves. How can I get over my fear of speaking in public?
You know, stage fright is very normal. Most people get nervous before they have to speak in front of large groups. Just prepare well, rehearse beforehand, and trust that you will be great and you will be.
Annie, what is troubling you? You look unhappy.
A man is pursuing me. He was my schoolmate in college, and he has been carrying a torch for me for 3 years.
Do you like him?
Yes, I do like him.
Then why are you hesitating?
You know that I have had a series of miserable relationships. Last summer, I fell in love with John. But the romance blossomed for 6 or 7 weeks, and then wilted.
One love drives out another. You shouldn't be afraid to start a new relationship.
Maybe you are right.
Can you speak English?
Yes, I can. I speak it very well.
Where did you learn it?
I lived in England when I was a child.
What else can you speak?
Well, I know a little Italian.
Hello, is it necessary to do warm-up exercise? I can't wait to dive into the water.
I'm sorry. Every customer coming here must do the warm-up exercise before getting down to swimming. That's out regulation.
Yeah, I see. You are just doing your job. But I want to know what the advantages it has.
Okay, lovely boy. Try to be patient. Do you know the danger of swimming without warm-up?
As far as I know, people will be weak if they swim too long.
That's right. But the most dangerous thing is that their legs may spasm out of control when swimming.
Is it very dangerous? I'm a little scared. Do you offer the life buoy for us?
Yes, besides that, we also provide our customers with goggles, swimming suit and something like that.
Do you have the workers to save me if anything should happen?
Of course, all the workers here are able to swim, and they will come to your aid quickly.
I like to stay here.
Why?
People are very kind down your way. You're lucky.
Yes, do you always gather to welcome newcomers?
Never.
Really?
Yeah, people down our way hardly speak to each other.
Jimmy, I'd like to wear this robe for tonight's cocktail party. What do you think of it?
Don't dress like that. You'll make fool yourself. You look stupid in that robe.
What? But it is my favorite piece of clothing.
Maybe it is. But it's out of fashion.
What am I going to do?
Let's go downtown and pick up some fashionable clothes for you. What would you like to be in the future?
A teacher.
But if I were you, I would be a singer. You've got such a beautiful voice.
I wouldn't like to be a singer, but I'd like to become a music teacher to teach children to sing. That dream developed in my mind when I was a child.
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite sure. I've always loved working with children.
I am very interested in a new apartment near the taxing plaza. But the price is very high. I really can't afford it.
How much is it for each square meter? How large is the apartment?
It's 7,500 yuan per square meter, and I really like the one with 3 bedrooms and a large living room. Its total area is about 80 square meters.
That surely will cost you a lot of money. Are you going to make a full payment?
Do you think I am rich enough to make it? I am thinking about buying the apartment by installments. The real estate agency says if I pay a 25% down payment, I can move in at once.
If sounds so tempting, why not go applying for a loan from the bank? They charge very low interest, so you can choose whether to pay up the balance in 10 or 20 years.
You know Aiden, I don't know much about you. Where were you born?
I was born in London, but I spent most of my childhood in Hong Kong.
What was your childhood like?
I had a pretty strict upbringing, and my parents and I were always fighting about it.
Do you get along with your parents now?
Oh, sure. Once they reached middle age, they became a lot less uptight.
Where did you go to university?
My parents wanted me to stay in Hong Kong, but I decided to go back to England. I graduated from Oxford University with a degree in English literature.
What's your current occupation?
I'm a freelance writer. I write magazine articles and fiction books.
Did you always know you wanted to be a writer?
No, I didn't. I was an English teacher for about 5 years, but by the time I was 30, I decided I want a fresh challenge.
How did you start writing?
I started writing margin articles for fun, and eventually was asked to write a book, so I was pretty lucky.
Are you writing a book now?
Yes, it's about a group of friends living in a foreign country, and all the strange experiences they have.
Sounds interesting.
Cindy, I have this room to myself?
It's all yours.
It's twice as big as my room in Taiwan.
Well, I hope it's comfortable enough for you.
I think I'm going to like it here.
You have a phone on the bedside table that you can use.
Wow. I have my own bathroom.
Kind of. It leads to my bedroom.
We share the same bathroom, in other words.
Hey, the pool's open now.
As of today it is. Memorial Day marks the end of the school year and the beginning of summer.
So it's time for the kids to get outdoors.
And for us to get tans in our new bikinis.
Not this Taiwanese girl. We don't like to get suntans.
That's smart these days with all the news on skin cancer. Hey, there's everybody. We made it.
How about doing shopping this weekend?
What are you going to buy?
Sport shoes. Will you go with me?
Okay.
You're going to set up your own law office, aren't you?
Yes. After so many years of hard work, I'd rather I had an office of my own.
If you need help, don't hesitate to ask me.
I'll be very glad if you would help.
I'd like to wish you every success in your new venture.
Thank you. I wish I would.
Good luck to you. How do you like waltz?
It's very nice. I like it very much.
May I invite you for the first dance?
My pleasure. But I'm afraid I'm not much of a dancer.
In fact, I took up dancing quite recently, too.
Oh, really? But you're doing the tango wonderfully well.
I'm glad you say so. You dance beautifully too. It's lucky that I got a partner.
Thank you for your compliments. It's just that you are a good leader. Do you like the samba and waltz?
Yes. And what dances do you like best?
Waltz is my favorite. I like it better than any other dances.
Oh, the music has stopped. Thank you for the dance.
My pleasure. Let's go and have a drink.
Fine.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.